Hi, I'm Brandy, and in this video I will be walking you through your new Teacher Digital Planner. I'll be going over the very basics of the planner in case you're totally new to digital planning, but I'll also be going over some other tips and tricks to help you get the most out of it and how you can use the different page inserts, the different sections, and the digital stickers. I'm going to be showing you how you can use this planner in GoodNotes, but most of the concepts will still be the same in any app you're using. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and go over the basics of how Digital Planner works. So everything is hyperlinked together, which means that you can tap on the different hyperlinks to get to the page you want in pretty much just a tap or two. So for instance, these tabs up here on the top and on the sides are all hyperlinked. These little buttons you see are all hyperlinked, and you'll see more as we go throughout the planner, how everything's hyperlinked together. If you're new to GoodNotes, an important thing to know first is that to tap on the hyperlinks, you will have to turn on read-only mode first, or the hyperlinks won't work. So to do that, all you have to do is tap on this icon in the upper right corner. It looks like a pencil with a line through it. You just tap that, and now read-only mode is on, and you'll be able to tap on your hyperlinks. So if we just tap one of these tabs, it goes to that section. On these month tabs, it goes to that month. And then once you are to the page that you want and you're ready to write or type or do something in your planner, you would just tap that icon again to turn off read-only mode, and you can do whatever you need to do. So first, I want to show you how you can copy and paste page inserts, because as I go through, I want to show you different ways you can use the sections and the pages. So I just want to make sure you know how you're going to be able to copy and paste pages whenever I say, and then you can just copy and paste a page or just duplicate a page. So this is the very basis of digital planning, and really one of the biggest assets to having a digital planner is the ability to copy and paste page inserts and use them anywhere in your planner, duplicate them as many times as you need. So to copy a page, all you have to do is tap on the three dots in the top right corner, and then you just select copy page, and now our page is copied. And then wherever you want this copied page to go, you're going to want to navigate to that page. So let's just go here. So we want that copied page to go after here. We would just come up to the thumbnail view in the top left corner. That's the four boxes. Tap that, and then the page we're on is highlighted. So we would want to tap the down arrow and then add page after and paste page. And then now your pasted page is inserted after that page that you want it to go after. And so this concept will be the same for any page, any part of your planner. This is the process you will go through to get there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go over the different sections that are included in the planner. So first we have the tabs up here. These are the numbered tabs that are hyperlinked to your custom sections. So if you just tap on the tab, it goes to this cover page. And all the numbered sections are just your custom sections that you can customize to be for whatever you need. So think of them like they're dividers in a notebook or a binder. It's just a way for you to separate out different pages or notes or whatever the case may be. So you would just write the title of whatever this section is going to be for in the cover page so you know what it's for. And you would just insert any pages related to that section after the cover page, and then it'll all be organized here after the cover page. So no matter where you're at in your planner, these tabs can always be clicked to go to that cover page, and you can either insert pages or reference a page, whatever you need to do. It's super easy to get to your custom sections. So let's go ahead and do an example of maybe what you'd want to put in this section. So say this is just going to be for miscellaneous notes, and you're going to need blank note page templates, obviously. So I have these linked over here, and you would just simply tap on the page that you want. It's just blank note templates. So this is a blank page. Say you want this after that section. So you just do the process I showed you. You would copy it, go back to your section, and then paste the page after. And now you have your blank note page there ready to use. And then say you know you're going to want more than one of these, you can just easily duplicate by pressing the down arrow on that page and then selecting duplicate. And you can do that as many times as you need for as many pages that you want. And now you have your blank pages after that section that you can start using. And like I said, same concept for any page insert in the planner. You can do this and put it anywhere you want. So let's go ahead and move on to the Classroom tab. This is just an area for you to keep all your classroom type page inserts. I have all of these page inserts for you that are classroom related, and you can keep them all in this section and just duplicate them as you need them, or you can always use them to put in your custom sections. You can put them after planning pages. Anywhere in your planner, you'll find out as you go along like what's going to work for you and how you want to organize your pages. But this tab is here if you want to just keep all your classroom related pages here. And then you see down here also, these are the same hyperlinks to the note page templates that we saw on the custom sections. Pretty much every section has these hyperlinks as well, because you never know when you're going to want a blank note page template. So these are always here for you to quickly go to, copy it, and put it where you want. Okay, so now on to the Grades tab. This is a section to keep all your different grade books for your different classes, periods, etc. You would simply just write in the class or whatever period or subject it's for in the little box, and then this is hyperlinked to a gradebook cover page. And you can see it says 1 up here, so you know for sure that that's for that first section. And if you slide one over, I already inserted a blank gradebook page, and you can just duplicate this as needed if you need more of these pages. And there are 6 different sections. However, if you do need more grade books, I have these extra inserts here linked at the bottom that you can just go and grab and duplicate to have more than 6. Now, they won't be hyperlinked like they are here, obviously, because this is, you can't change this. You can't add hyperlinks, unfortunately, in GoodNotes or any other app, at least at this point. So you can't hyperlink them like they are here, but what you could do is just go to your 6th grade book, and then you would just slide over, and this is where your extra grade books would be if you inserted them after. So let's just do that real quick to show you. So say I need 8 different grade books, so I would need to add 2. So you just go to the grade book cover. This is an extra one. See, it doesn't have a number or anything, so this is just a blank one. And then we could copy it, and then you would just go after the last grade section and just paste it after that, so you know it's going to be at the end. And then if we want one more, just duplicate it, and then now we have 7 and 8, and then just insert one of these after the cover page, and now you have more gradebook sections. So super quick and easy to do, and you would just get there by going to the 6th gradebook page and then just sliding over, and now you're on your 7th and 8th and so forth. Okay, next we have the Teacher tab, and this is just a section that has hyperlinks to all of your custom sections, the ones up here. This is just a way for you to label what sections they are, so you can kind of see them all at a glance to know, okay, what's section 1, what's section 2. So you would just write that out, and then this is just hyperlinked to that same cover page that we saw when we were clicking on these tabs. So this is just a way for you to write out your sections, and down here are just some teacher related page inserts that you can use within your sections or anywhere else in your planner. Okay, and next we have the Students tab. So this is a section for you to keep all your information for your students. Over here I have hyperlinks to student profile pages, and there are 24 of them. And what you would do is just write in the student's name for the corresponding profile page. And then if you just tap the box, it goes to student number 1. Same with any other number you tap, it has that corresponding number. And like I said, there are 24 of them here, but this is the same concept as with the grade book. So say you have more than 24 students you need to have information for. I have an extra student page here, and there's no number up here. So you would just copy this, insert it after your last student page. You would insert it and then just number it 25. And whenever you need to get to your unhyperlinked students that you need extras for, just go to your last student and then slide over. So it's still relatively quick and easy to get there. But that's what you would do if you have more than 24 students and you need more profile pages. And then another tip I have is that you can keep the student-related page inserts I have here with each student. So let's say for one student you want to have an observation notes page. So you could just copy the page and then come back to the Students tab. Say you want this for student number 1, you're going to have some observation notes. You can keep it with their profile page by just pasting that page right after their profile page, and now you have that right there, and you can do that with any page insert and always have their info, whether it's a page insert or notes or whatever the case may be, with their profile, and everything stays organized. Okay, now we have the meetings tab. So this is just a section for you to have all your different meeting notes, whether it's parent conferences or staff meetings. This is just an easy way to keep all your meeting notes in one place, and I have these different page inserts for you ready to use, or just your blank note page templates. Okay, and lastly we have the stickers tab. This is just a way for you to store your most used and favorite digital stickers right in your planner for easy access. This just makes it so you don't have to import them from your camera roll each time you want to use them, or if you have different sticker book files, you don't even have to have those open to grab them. So you would just label each section, whatever category of sticker that you want to keep. So for instance, sticky notes or icon stickers, and you would just label it, and then when you go here, it is just a blank page, and this is where you would insert your stickers. So now you know all my sticky notes are going to be on this page, and then so on and so forth. So it just makes it super convenient for you to have your digital stickers in your planner ready to go. Takes one less step out of having to insert them or go and copy them from a sticker book file. So that's why I have those sections for you. And I'll be showing you how to use the digital stickers a little later on. How to use a sticker book that I include, and also how to insert from your camera roll. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over the hyperlinks that are included in the actual planning pages. So let's start with the monthly tab here. This is just a monthly cover page that you can write all your key dates to sort of have as at a glance. And then over here are your hyperlinks to your monthly calendar. You just use this for your actual calendar view for the month. And then this is a hyperlink to your lesson prep page for this month, and we'll go over this here in a second. And then down here are the week hyperlinks to each week of that month. So it just is hyperlinked to the planning page for that week for that month. So let's go ahead and look at the lesson prep page. This is a way for you to quickly plan out your lessons for the month, and all these are hyperlinked to that weekly lesson plan. And it's just a way for you to quickly and easily insert pages you want and plan out your lessons. Over here I have lesson planning related pages hyperlinked. So you just go to the page you want to use for that week or that month, copy it, come back to your lesson prep for that week, and then paste it after, and then you have all that organized with your lesson plan for that week. So that's just a way for you to go to those page inserts that you'll probably be using a lot of when you're lesson planning and prepping. Okay, so back to the monthly tab, we have the week hyperlinks down here, and like I said, these are just your normal weekly planning pages. So you would just write in your dates here, and up here is a hyperlink to the lesson plan page for that week. This is the same one that we just looked at, so they're hyperlinked on each weekly page as well, so you can get to it from there. And then there are hyperlinks up here for next week, last week. You can just quickly and easily jump from week to week, so you don't have to go back to the monthly page and all that. Just makes it super quick and easy. And then these little circles that you write the date in, these are hyperlinked to that corresponding daily page. So up here we have hyperlinks back to the week. If you just tap view week, it goes back to that weekly page. And then the lesson plan hyperlink is hyperlinked to that same lesson plan page for that week. So you can always get to your lesson plan page, whether you're on your monthly lesson prep page, or you can, go back to the week page and it's always going to be there. And then also one thing to note is up here on the lesson plan page, there's the view week hyperlink, so you can tap that and it goes back to that just normal weekly planning page. And then you can also get to your lesson plan from the daily page. So you can always get to your lesson plan page in pretty much just 1 or 2 taps. Okay, now that we looked at the planning pages, I want to show you another example of how you can use the different page inserts in this planner. So for example, say you want to have a monthly attendance page and you want to be able to organize it with that monthly page so you have easy access to it. So let's go to the classroom tab. That's where the attendance page insert is. So you just go to the insert, copy it, and then say that I want it to go with January. So you just either go to the cover page, or if you'd rather have it after the monthly calendar, wherever you want it, go to your thumbnail view, add page after, and then paste page. So now you have your attendance after your monthly calendar, so you can have it here for January, and you can do that for each month. So that's just another example of how you can quickly and easily sort of customize your planner to have different pages where you need them and what makes the most sense for you. Okay, so that is pretty much all of the basics of this planner and digital planning in general. So now I want to show you some more specific tips and tricks that you can do in GoodNotes. So first, let's go ahead and just label one of our custom sections. I want to be able to show you how you can use the text tool instead of handwriting, because I personally think it just looks a little neater and nicer that way. Select the text tool right here. And then if you see right here, these are the different styles for the text. So this is the font, the size, the alignment, the color, the background of the text box if you want that to be a certain color. And then this is how you can save those styles as a default. So if I just change something here, I can save all these styles as a default for whenever I use the text tool, it'll populate as these styles. So this is handy if you know you're going to be using text tool a lot and you know it's pretty much always going to be that font, that color, that size, but you can always change that later as well. So you would just tap on this. Let's say that I want this section to be for professional development. So a newer feature in GoodNotes is that when you tap the text box tool and you tap on the page, you don't have to type it out on your screen. You can just simply write on the screen and it'll populate the text box with whatever you write. So let's just write professional development. And see, it populates the text box with that text, and then to move it, you would just want to use your finger. If you try to use your pencil, it's just going to try to write in it again, so you definitely want to make sure you're using your finger. And then how you can quickly change the size or the color of it is you just select it all and then increase the size, and then as you can see, it's on 2 different lines now. You just slide this out to make it 1 line again. And then if you want to make it a different color, you can do that. And there you go. So that's how you would use the text tool. And then let's say I want to just quickly copy this to put it on the teacher tab in the labeled section there. So you would grab the lasso tool and make sure that text boxes is turned on or it won't grab it. You just draw a circle on it, tap and hold, copy, and then let's navigate to our teacher tab. And so we want to label this section, so we can just quickly paste that, and then now we have that labeled as well, and you can resize it down or up or whatever the case may be. And you're good to go. Now this is labeled, and that's just a quick overview of the text tool and how you can use it. And like I said, this is what I personally like to do, is use the text tool because I think it looks a little nicer and you can get some cool fonts. So that's just a quick overview of the text tool. Another thing I want to show you is how you can use the hex color codes. I give you them on the little info tab up here, so you just tap that to get to this page. And as you can see, the hex codes are down here. And you can use the color codes to make your pen color the same color, your text color the same color, or if you even make your own digital stickers, you know that the colors will match your planner. So to copy the hex color code, you would just grab the lasso tool and select the hex color you want and just hit copy, and then grab your pen tool and see these little color circles up here. These are your presets that you can set. So you just tap on one of them and then you would say custom, and then you would just paste it in that hex box. And then you can say add to presets, and then now you have that color there, and you can use it for your text color or your pen color, and you can go through and add them all, and you'll have them ready to go to use. Okay, next let's look at the digital stickers that are included with this planner. So I include them as a GoodNotes sticker book file, which is what we're looking at here, a note shelf sticker book file, which can only be used in Note Shelf, and individual PNGs that you can use for any other app. A sticker book file is essentially just a separate file that has all the digital stickers pre-inserted into it, so you can easily open it in the app, either GoodNotes or Note Shelf, and copy and paste the sticker you want. Now just keep in mind, the GoodNotes sticker book file can only be used in GoodNotes, and same with the Note Shelf file can only be used in Note Shelf. So I'll go ahead and show you how you can use the GoodNotes sticker book file. So these tabs are all hyperlinked to the section of stickers, just like in the planner, same sort of concept. And it's super easy to copy and paste the stickers. So you just grab the sticker you want with the lasso tool, and if you tap on it again, make sure images is turned on or it won't be able to grab it. And just draw a very small circle on top of it, tap and hold, and then copy. And then come over to your planner and navigate to the page you want to put it in, and make sure the lasso tool is still selected, tap and hold, paste, and then you can resize it, move it around. And if you tap out of it and you want to resize it again or move it around, just have the lasso tool still selected, circle it, move it, or tap and hold on it and select resize. Now you can resize it, rotate it, and then you can do that as many times as you need with any sticker. And you can also write on top of them. So the sticky notes you can use and write on top of it, just like you would in the planner itself. So as long as you put that down first, then you can write on top of it. And then if you use the lasso tool and circle both of them, it'll circle both. Or let's say you'd rather just grab the handwriting that's on top of it. You can go in here and switch off images, and then it'll only move the handwriting if you want to move only the handwriting, or same thing with you only want to move the image. So that's a really good tip for getting around grabbing all of it. You can just turn off handwriting, images, or text box if you don't want to grab one of the things if they're on top of each other. Okay, and let's look at the stickers tab that I mentioned earlier. So like I said, you can categorize your stickers however you want. So let's make a sticky notes category, and then you would just go to it and then go and grab your stickers. So say you want some from my sticker book, or if you have another sticker book, you can just grab the stickers that you want to include. So let's say I want these, say I use these a lot and I want to have them to be easily accessible. So you just paste them in here and you can organize them however you want. And then same thing for if you have a digital sticker saved to your camera roll, you can easily import them by tapping on this little image icon, and you can tap on the page and it'll bring up your camera roll, and you can browse through and find the one you want, or it opens right here. If you know they're right there, you can grab it and insert it. Or another thing you can do, if you have them saved to like a different files app that you have, whether it's your files, or I use personally an app called Documents, and I keep a lot of my digital stickers in there, you can just split screen it and drag it up from the toolbar and just drag them in that way. And so there's plenty of different ways that you can get digital stickers into your planner, and whether they're my stickers or someone else's, just bring them in, insert them in your digital sticker section, and you can have easy access to them in just one tap. Okay, and one last thing I want to share as a tip that you may not know about is that you can use a Bluetooth keyboard and a trackpad or mouse with your iPad. So this is super helpful if you're doing a lot of writing in your iPad and you'd rather be able to type it out, or maybe you just don't even like your handwriting that much, so you just would rather have a nicer, cleaner text in your planner, and it really creates it as like a laptop experience rather than a tablet experience, and some people prefer that. So I use the Logitech K380 keyboard, and the trackpad is the Magic Trackpad from Apple, but you can also use just a Bluetooth mouse. And all you have to do is put your Bluetooth device into pairing mode and then go into your Bluetooth settings in your iPad and connect to the device. And then in GoodNotes, you'd be able to use the text tool like normal. And as you can see, as I use the trackpad, the little mouse is on the screen. So you can just use the text tool like normal, just click on the page anywhere, and then you can start typing. And this is really great if you're doing a lot of writing and you'd rather be able to type it out, or you just prefer being able to type and you just never want to have to really handwrite anything. So I just want to let you know about this just in case you didn't realize that this is an option. I personally prefer it, so highly recommend this keyboard, the Logitech K380, and also the Magic Trackpad. Okay, so that wraps up this tutorial on how to get started using your new Teacher Digital Planner. I hope this helped answer any questions that you may have had, but if you still have any questions at all and need some help, just send me a message on Etsy and I will get back to you ASAP. Happy planning!